Well, what's cracking, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about, this thing called anime. You may have heard of it. We may talk about it here on this Lost Pods channel. I don't know. Regardless, yeah, Australia doesn't want anything to do with that anymore. Specifically, adult anime stuff. Yep. I'm sure some of you have seen the memes and other things about J-List being banned from shipping anything to Australia. Nothing adult related can go to their borders. They will immediately reject it and say, "No, fams, we can't have that." Unfortunately, yes, Australia got rid of Ono holes. You can't get those anymore. Obviously, those things are the cornerstone of abuse and bad things happening to children. If you use an Ono hole, you're basically a criminal. That's right, you're gonna have to push aside that freaking anime-shaped formed Ono hole and use good old wet sponge with some lube. Or, old reliables there for you too. Any one of those options you can now do, but nope, we can't use those Ono holes. So some of you may remember me talking about an Australian senator by Griff. Yes, that handsome bloke. He called out Eromanga Sensei as being exploitive of children and trash, and I will agree about the whole it being trash. And then also Goblin Slayer and No Game No Life saying that they're all terrible anime and he wants to ban all of them and that anime is a vile thing on this planet. And obviously it is, but we're trying to hide that fact. Gosh, I'm not gonna get into the nitty-gritty again here, but obviously Mr. Griff, he pushed through some things and he got any adult anime stuff out the window. Now, obviously, they're banning anime and things that are having to do with adult anime stuff here because they feel that it exploits children, it promotes violence, and, other illegal activity that may be involved in it, and they think, it translates to real life. And of course, anime's real life. Don't you see people walking around with giant, enormous anime eyes every day? I know I do. Australia's just peak scientific thinking, spitting actual facts, knowing that anime truly is something from Satan himself. But the real thing that's got me kind of concerned is a particular quote called, "You have Astro Boy and Pokemon, and amongst all the material there are titles which clearly contain material that meets the definition of child exploitation material." From SA Best Upper House MP Connie Bonaros. Yeah, they say Astro Boy and Pokemon shows child abuse in it. What? They're clearly hip with the youth of America and know that Astro Boy is the top anime of the year right now, and they need to ban it immediately. But anyway, moving on to the lesser popular and unknown title Pokemon, how could they get rid of that child exploitative thing? That's my favorite child exploitation anime. This is just setting the groundwork that Australia really knows what anime is all about, and they're going to do something absolutely phenomenally stupid, intelligent in the future, and it's likely pointing towards the ban on anime in general. Because we know that fiction translates to real life, and if you have ever read anything like a character dying, well, you're basically a murderer at that point. You're in corroboration with that fictional character of that murder. Yeah, you're gonna have to face that jail time. Yeah, I don't really have a lot to say about this phenomenally big-brained move on Australia's part here. I just can't believe that it's actually happening and that they are moving this, and it's likely going to progress to maybe even more bans on things such as Pokemon, because these old boomers know what's truly right about anime and they know what's hip. Yeah, all I have to say is if you're a fan of anime and you live in Australia, well, it's probably about time you fly out of there. I'm just saying, it's probably best not to stay. So what are your thoughts and opinion on all this? Do you guys use Ono holes? Do you guys who use those Ono holes believe that they're the spawn of Satan himself and that the succubi inside them are basically giving you a lovely hand job? I don't know. The mindset behind this ban on anime goods is too much for my small brain. Perhaps you in the comment section can leave a like and maybe discuss this amongst yourselves and really reveal what's going on behind these scenes, because I just don't understand. And that's about all I gotta say about this matter. See you next time.